pineapple was introduced to us by Sanford Dole.
Mm.
It was actually even before that. A guy by the name of Francisco Marin, and I'm getting his whole. He has a longer name, but the short name is Francisco Marin.
Yeah.
Introduced all these different things like coffee, pineapple, different fruits to the king, and the king fell in love with him, and he became part of the cultural aspect,
Yeah.
agriculture. Excuse me, agriculture aspect of
Yeah.
Hawaii. So pineapple was introduced. Francis Dole is the businessman who started it. Before Hawaii became a state, he bought the island of Lanai. I don't know
Mm.
for how much, but Lanai and Niihau are the only two islands that were actually bought by outsiders. He bought the island of Lanai, started growing pineapple. It boomed. It became the world's largest producers of pineapple. I actually picked pineapple. My mother picked pineapple. My grandparents picked pineapple, and my great grandparents picked pineapple and sugarcane. Excuse me. So that's when the explosion happened. They needed workers to come and work on Lanai. So that's where my grandparents were recruited from Pu'unene, Maui. So they were
Yeah.
from Maui. They moved over to Lanai, and that's where they started their family. Um, Pineapple's an interesting fruit because you need a lot of water. And the reason why they didn't allow pineapple at the beginning was sugarcane takes a lot of water. It takes
Oh
about
yeah.
one ton of water to produce 1 pound of sugar, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. Don't come at me in the comments. But
No.
sugarcane was, obviously our huge export. And then pineapple comes into play, like I mentioned, and pineapple then becomes the huge export. It's an interesting fruit, pineapple, because it's tough. It has thorns on it. Like you said,
Yeah.
there's a crown on it and there's little pokies on it. And I picked pineapple at 14 years old. Because we were poor, my mother said, "You got to help. You got to go to work." And that
Yeah.
was what you did as a family. You went to help the family. There was no time for selfishness.
Yeah.
So I had three younger brothers. I went to the pineapple fields. You had to wear canvas and coverall and eye protection, head protection, because the plants had little thorns on it. You also had to seal your wrists with rubber bands so the dust wouldn't get into your clothing and the
Mm.
centipedes and the scorpions wouldn't crawl in there because that's where they lived in the field. So it felt like 120 degrees
Oof.
every day. Sorry to disappoint you, but there's no shade in the pineapple field.
Exactly.
Pineapple pineapples grow on a plant, on a
That's
bush. They don't
right.
grow on a tree. A lot of misconceptions about that.
Yeah.
So it's a very difficult job, number one. It's a very tough fruit, number two, but it is very tasty. I've done a bunch of different tastings on pineapple, and Hawaii seems to win every time.
Yeah.
Philippines has great pineapple, but Philippines pineapple is from Hawaii. Our
Ah.
pineapple is from the Dominican Republic. Our pineapple is not Hawaiian. People think, and it's funny because we use the pineapple as a symbol of Hawaii, which I understand. It was a pineapple plantation, but it's not Hawaiian. So don't ask us to put it on pizza because
Yeah.
that's a no-no. I don't care if it tastes good or not.
The
Pizza came
Hawaiian
from
pizza.
Italy.